But hey guys, I'm here with Terry. I don't think you guys have ever met Terry before.
Hi.
But we're on our way to Everyday People, which is like a super fun party in New York City, and they like have them all over. So we're headed there now, and it should be fun. It started at 3. We don't have tickets, so we're praying that we can get in. But yeah, so cheers to that.
Hey, Ricky's vlog.
This is Jalen. I think you got, have they met you before? No. This is her debut on the channel. This is Jalen. We're going to.
I look like I don't have any clothes on, but I have a dress on.
Oh, yes.
How much energy she's giving, and I was just like, hey.
Hi.
Right, Terry was giving them nothing. And Terry has a great personality. She's trying to hide from y'all.
I'm really not. I was just in, we gotta go.
No, I know. But we're going to Everyday People.
And pray we get in.
We're putting that energy into the world.
We're gonna get in.
We're gonna get in.
How
Because
far
why
is the
wouldn't they
drive?
want us there? You know?
Not why would they want to say?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, we did say we're gonna try to make it by 4 o'clock.
Well, it's we'll be there at 4:10.
Oh, beautiful.
Not that bad at all.
We'll be there at 4:10.
Well, hopefully.
We'll be inside by 4:15. We'll have a great time.
Yes. And we'll update you guys when we get there.
Mm-hmm. So, we just got here, and the line is literally so long. It goes all the way. This is ridiculous.
Hey, vlog. Cheers. We got the, I don't know, can you guys say margarita?
Hey, Martina. Outside in Brooklyn, we're at Prospect Park, and we can go. Terry's going.
Oh, I like your setup. So cute.
Thank you.
And you guys look nice as well.
Thank you. So do you guys. It's so nice out here. Terry said, cut the gimmicks. It's giving fake. Terry is tired of us.
No, I'm not. No, it's because of the way that old ass man was looking at you. You didn't even notice, did
No,
you? That's why I was
I be in my own world.
He looked for a long time.
He's like, what is this, a reality TV show? Yes. This is my world.
The Rikki Lee show.
This is a different world. Out here walking on gravel. The dirt.
You look like take your time.
Thank you. Child, this is not it.
People, I'm sorry. I think we can do this. I don't know.
Can we? Cause girl. Look who I found.
Hi, y'all.
Wait, tell them your name.
Araya.
Araya.
Araya be on TikTok. Follow me.
I need some lessons. I need to get it up. Oh, it's so golden.
Wait, are they gonna let me into Tosh tonight if we go back?
Looking like a little boy.
So hey guys, today is my day off, and when I say day off from being outside, day off from work. It's the day after Juneteenth, and I cleaned up this morning. My futon is still put out, but as I was showing you guys earlier this weekend, I put together this really cute clothing rack. I got some hangers from like the 99-cent store, and I also bought a hamper, so I'm like kind of getting situated in systems. But right now I'm cooking myself some lunch for the week because my job normally caters our lunch, but we are not in the office this week because someone has COVID. And so right now I'm preparing myself some zuppa toscana. So good. I found a recipe online and my mom makes it all the time. It's pretty much self-explanatory. For now, I'm not really referring to the recipe because I just need to do things on my own. I remember things much better when I just kind of wing it and go for it myself. And so right now I'm just browning the sausage and I'm not looking at it. And I diced up some onions, and I also diced up some potatoes. But It's a very hearty soup, and if I want it to be more filling, I can just prepare some rice and have it over rice. But it's super uber good, and I've been filming everything on my TikTok because I started a series there, That Girl Tries, and I've been trying different things and recipes on there. So if you're not following me on TikTok, make sure to follow me on TikTok. And I reached 30K on TikTok. Like, that's so crazy. But look, I'm just in here running the sausage. And I diced up the potatoes and the onions, and we have everything else going. So I guess you guys can sit in here with me and cook. But all is good. This weekend was really fun. Had a ton last night. We were out literally the entire weekend. But later on today, I'm going to meet my friend Jalen in Soho, and we're going to shoot some content, like get some pictures, because I have not taken any pictures since I've been here. Like, none. So, I'm going to do that. This is starting to brown a lot, so we're going to now add the onions so they can get kind of caramelized and cooked. Chef now that I've been like doing really good cooking. I've also been doing really good spending my hard-earned coins at all these restaurants and stuff, and so I need to save my money because I have to put $300 down on my apartment. My dad's driving up there tomorrow to fill out the paperwork to co-sign me. So yeah. But once this meat stops browning, the hard part of this will be over. And it'll just sit and cook. So I'm gonna wash the scale so I can put it in there with the heavy looking thing in chicken broth and add the potatoes and it'll boil down and it'll just be so rich and delicious. And take some minced garlic. It smells so good. Can't wait to eat it. And I'm gonna eat it up, okay? Yeah, I'm just rinsing the counter now. I'm gonna have to measure out chicken broth and heavy whipping cream to put inside of the soup. And it's gonna be so good. Adding the actual contents of the soup to it smells really good. Oh yeah, nothing in there. This looks yummy. Hey. I'm just walking to Starbucks now, and once I get my Starbucks, I'm gonna head into the office. The time now is like 9:20. Everyone starts arriving to the office around 9:30, 10 o'clock, so I'm not late. Today's fit is pretty casual. I have on this little Coach bag, these pants from Forever 21, and my top is from Forever 21. I used to dress so professional, like all the time in high school, and now I literally dress so relaxed and chill. It's crazy, but Sundays are reset days. Sundays are the days that I really get back into my mode of being productive and successful. Even during the summertime, I really like to use Sundays as like just a time to get back into the groove of things. I've been making a lot of TikTok content. as I've been going along this journey, and it is called The Diary of That Girl, and I've been sharing a little bit of like my weekly experiences. Vlogging is something that is a little unsafe. Walking around not being cognizant of your surroundings and like holding up a camera is obviously not the safest thing, but my phone is always in hand regardless, so it's just so much easier to vlog things that way. So typically on a Sunday morning I will wake up and clean. I cleaned up my space, my room, put things away, put them in their respective areas, and you guys can watch like clean with me videos if you're looking for that type of inspiration. But today we're doing an entire reset. There's an exercise that I love to do that I introduced to a friend of mine. Her name's Gia. But one day I was literally like sitting in my room back home, and it was over winter break. I was actually in the living room because I was watching TV, and I was just sitting there and I'm like, who am I? Who am I called to be? Like, what is it that I am trying to accomplish? What should I start? What should I stop? I started asking myself these questions, and it really helped me get back into my groove of things. And I actually haven't done that exercise since I did it the first time. So I'm going to be doing that today as I sit at the coffee shop, really just pondering for myself and asking myself these questions. And you guys can do the same exercise. The exercise is actually available on my website at therikkilee.com. You can go on there and you can buy the journal, and you can do this same exercise for yourself, just sitting there and just really figuring out for yourself, answering these questions. And the great thing about it is you can keep track of your logs when you do these and look back and see like, who did you think you were 6 months ago and who are you now? And you can kind of reflect and see where you were mentally at that time and while you were in that space. And it just really helps me to keep track of like what it is that I've got going on, what it is that I'm doing, and whatever have you. But let's do a little fit check. Today we have on a really simple fit. She's cute, she gets the job done. I got these shorts off of Amazon. They're so cute and they're so flowy and breathable because I have on a sweatshirt and it's literally like 90 degrees outside. So I figure might as well balance it out and just have something on that's a little bit more breathable towards the bottom. I don't know if it's just me, but this like white it looks like it's like blue tint. It has like a blue tint to it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But they're just these white flowy shorts. They're actually kind of short, but they're flowy, so it gives it an acceptable thing, and it has like the spandex under it, so super cool. And then I have on these New Balance shoes. I have on these New Balances that I picked up at Soul Classics in Columbus, Ohio. Shout out to Soul Classics. The way I like to end my Sunday reset is with Bible study. So tonight at 6 p.m. I'm going to be meeting some of my friends at Dumbo or at Brooklyn Bridge Park, and we're going to be reading this book that we've been reading every week. Godly community is something that's very important to me. It's something that keeps me grounded. It's something that holds me accountable to a lot of the values that I've set in my life. But I think a lot of us have to understand and know that although you may want community, you may like seek community and things like that, that's only half of the battle. The other half of the battle is living those values and breathing those values on a regular, consistent basis and figuring out how that looks and feels for you. It's going to be different for everybody, and you have to give yourself grace, but you just figure out what are the things that make you happy and do that every Sunday. Like, make a bucket list, maybe make a jar of all the things that you want to do that are making you happy, because how we spend our days is of course how we spend our lives. If you spend every day doing the things that don't bring you any joy, you're not going to be a joyous person. And so you have to design your life in such a way that you curate it to look like the way in which you want it to. And it may not be specifically your environment, but if you just immerse yourself in a different world by opening up a book, or if you open up the Bible and you read a couple of verses, or if you turn on that favorite movie that you like, or you call that friend that you've been missing, there are ways in which you can bring the joy back into your life. And Sundays, I'm very intentional about doing so. Let me put my pen away real quick. One thing that I'm finding is that it is so important to really be intentional about who you allow in your space, what you allow in your space, and how long you allow those things to occupy it. And once you figure out the perfect balance between that and you start to set healthy boundaries, you will be on the path to living your best life. So this Sunday, guys, we're going to be doing a really fun activity. I'm headed over to LATELY Cafe, and we are going to do an activity that has been life-changing for me. This is a journaling activity that I do quarterly, and I just reset and ask myself these set of questions. And I want you guys to get a pen and piece of paper. Pause this. Grab a pen and piece of paper, or you can download the self-guided journal on my website, therikkilee.com, so that you can continue to do these journal entries throughout the year. However, it's so nice. You can print it off, or you can have the digital version on your iPad. We're gonna sit and do this at LATELY Cafe because it's so important for you to remind yourself who you are. What are you called to do? What should you start? What should you stop? Like, asking yourself these questions is so important. And right now, today is June 26th. It's about to be a new month. And I really want to set my intentions and really remind myself and affirm, because I'm in a new city, I'm in a new space, and it's so important to remind yourself of who you are, because it's so easy for you to allow circumstances and people and your environment to define for you who you are. But you are who God says you are. You are who you say you are. And for a lot of you, you may feel like you're far away from God. You haven't been able to connect with him, so on and so forth, or you're being down and out on yourself because you're not entering a church house. But you don't have to be in a church to feel him. You know what I'm saying? You feel him on a regular, consistent basis in all that you do and all of the interactions that you have with other people. You have these God moments, and you feel him through other people and the experiences that you have. And so you have to be aware of that and have conversations with him. Pray. As you guys may or may not know, I am balancing a 15 credit hour load as well as a full-time strategy internship here in New York City. And I'm also an influencer. So I'm balancing, like, creating content, being intentional with that, while also doing all of these random minuscule assignments throughout the week. And guys, it has been a challenge. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we make time for the things that we want to, and our experience is based on how we allow it to be. I could be sitting here moping around and saying, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm so stressed, like I have so much to do. What the heck am I doing? Like, why am I doing all this? It's impossible. But I have a mindset that anything is possible, because I don't get my strength, I don't get my energy, I don't get any of those things from a worldly sense. It's the God in me, honey. Y'all be asking me, how do you balance it all? I don't know. It's God. Like, it's not me. So when I wake up and I have a burst of energy, I say, thank you, God, because I didn't know if I was going to be able to wake up this morning, because I was up until 2 a.m. doing an assignment last night. But here I am. So you just have to lean into it and move blindly. Like, you may not know how you're going to make it happen. You may not know how it's going to be done because you've never seen it done before. But just know that you can make it happen, because you're his, and he's gonna make it happen for you. And you're also ambitious, and you're smart, and you're wise, and you are intentional, and you have time management skills, so you can do it all. Guys, we're like midway through my internship. Not midway through, but we're like 3 weeks in, going on my 4th week, starting this week. And I really want to make sure that I'm getting the most out of my experience. So I'm gonna map out for myself like the kind of things that I wanna do. And I'm also gonna show you guys what I've been doing with my Notion, because I've been tracking my progress and like the things that I'm learning and so on and so forth in my Notion. Because it's so easy once you leave a job to be like, oh my God, what the heck did I do? What projects did I work on? Then people say you need all these quantifiable measures to measure your success, and it just shows so much, but you're like, I don't remember and I don't want to lie. So it helps to write out each week the things that you do, even if it's as simple as organizing your boss's emails. Like, make note of that, because those are tangible skill sets that are transferable to literally any industry. And then if for those of you who are doing very hyper specific tasks, take note of that. Take note of the way that you were able to take autonomy over a project and lead it to success and garner over 200% engagement. I don't know, but you need to write those things down, because those make you a very great asset to different companies, and you're going to be able to walk away from your internship with so much more than you came with. So I'm going to grab all my stuff, get my stuff together in my bag. Then we're gonna, of course, take up a little TikTok or whatever, probably do like a little outfit of the day. And then once I head out, we're gonna catch the train over to Greenpoint, and then we're gonna go to Aleva Coffee. So I'll see you guys at Aleva Coffee. Make sure to get a pen and a piece of paper and get ready to answer these questions. Which is my homework. Still got some more assignments to do, but now I'm on my way to Bible study with some of my girlfriends at Brooklyn Bridge Park, and this is our first time meeting Kiara. So Nana, Gia, and we met before when we went to the Maverick City concert together, but we still haven't met Kiara. So this will be a nice first introduction. This walk, this church was, I'm not, but it's a lot cooler now than it was earlier, thank goodness. But yeah, I still have some assignments to finish. Hopefully we'll be done by like 9. Just terrible. We just wrapped Bible study. Say hey, Kiara. Hey. Yes, I see you wear your shorts. Oh yeah, my shorts are Amazon. My girl's not supposed to be. So today is Friday. I'm going out to an event called Beautiful Faces here in New York City, and I just got ready. I'm going to show you guys my outfit. Give me 1 second. So I just have on these shorts. You guys have seen these shorts 1,000 times. and this top, and it's super cute. I actually just finished filming like a get ready with me video, talking to y'all, giving y'all a life update about what's going on in my life. But the outfit is pretty simple. It's cute enough, you know, for beautiful faces. And yeah, I think I look nice and pretty. And then I'm just gonna wear this little like mini black bag that I have. Y'all know I love a mini bag. All you need is your cards, your keys, and your lip gloss, and you're ready to go outside. As much as I would like to bring my camera with me, I know that that's not ideal, and that's one more thing that I have to worry about, carry, do the whole 9. So maybe tomorrow, or like the next party that I go to, when I have like a big group of friends and everything, I can bring out with me, because I tried to bring out everyday people, and then I had my camera with me the whole time on Juneteenth, and it was just a lot. So I'm gonna enjoy myself. I will vlog for my TikTok, so if you guys want exclusive content to see what happened at Beautiful Faces New York City today on July 1st, make sure to follow me on TikTok, and you will see my little mini vlog there. Toodles. Sugar syrup and vanilla sweet cream cocoa. This is the best thing since the best things. Like, this is so good. You will not regret getting this drink. One thing I love about the city is being able to walk around and just like see so much, see so many different people, and it's just great. And since I'm in marketing, I love to like spot different ads and see what people are doing in the streets. But I'm about to go into the office, and I'll see you guys there. Typically at the start of any day in the office, I like to just grab myself a yogurt. It's just a great way to kickstart my morning. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, especially when you're using your brain at the capacity that I am at this internship. Then I like to get my desk set up. We have monitors that I love to use just to have a bigger screen to read a lot of the documents that I go through throughout the day. And then typically after I check out my Google Calendar and see all the meetings for the day, I like to just write out a list for myself of all the things I need to do. Then I go into my Notion and just update anything on my Sylvain Learnings page that I created. I will go through this with you guys if you're interested, but I created sort of like a database for myself for each project that I've worked on, and then I write little nuggets of like major and also minor contributions that I've had on projects. I also keep track of any resources that my team leads give me that could better serve me in this industry, and it's just been a great way for me to keep track of all the things that I'm doing, because PS, I'm looking for a return offer from this company, so I'm trying to make sure that I keep track of all of the things that I'm doing, especially since I've been working across multiple teams. It's just a great way for me to be able to pitch back to my boss as well as my supervisor the way in which I've been an asset to all of the different teams. After I'm done tackling my to-do list, I like to go ahead and start on the high priority tasks for the day, just because I am much more productive towards the early half of the day. So I like to get anything that is very pertinent done, especially for meetings that'll be coming up later on in the afternoon, or any checkpoints with my other teammates. And then I also like to wear blue light glasses throughout the day. I have several pairs. Like, my coworkers probably think I'm crazy because I'll like switch them out, but they're very great for making sure that you don't get headaches, because as you guys can see, I'm reading documents, doing research for 8+ hours out of the day, and that can be very, very straining on the eyes. So I'd highly recommend purchasing a pair of blue light glasses. My specific pair are linked in my Amazon storefront. Then after a couple of hours of hard work, we have lunchtime, and our caterer is the best caterer in New York City. I am convinced. She is so amazing. Every single food that she's prepared has been vastly different from anything that I've ever tried, but it has been so delicious. And on this particular day, I decided to take my lunch break inside of our kitchen. I just sat at the island and watched our All About Me's. We do these every Wednesday just so we can become more acquainted with our colleagues. They get to share a little bit about themselves, and I actually had a little moment because he was wondering where I was, and so I was just waving to him in the other room. But I just listened in to the All About Me. Company caters our lunch every Sunday, so I've got some brisket, some potatoes, and a little sweet. You get a side, a main dish, and a treat every single day, and it's so good. And then after lunch, I have my second sprint of the day that typically involves a lot of meetings with either clients or my other teammates, just figuring out what our next best steps are going to be on a project. And I also like to schedule one-on-ones during this time just to meet my other colleagues in the company and get any tips on what my next best steps should be in my career. I've actually learned quite a few things from these one-on-ones, so I definitely recommend filling in your time that is sort of idle on your schedule at the office or even at home with meeting with your other colleagues or higher-ups within your company, just so you can become more acquainted with the company culture and what it's like, and also their different pathways to where they are in their career today.
I'm Alex, by the way. Rikki, nice to meet you.
It's been a pretty non-eventful day. I didn't have as many meetings on my schedule. And guys, please excuse my voice. I honestly don't know what happened, but I'm about to head out to meet some friends. My really good friend just moved here, and I'm absolutely so proud of him. Shout out to you, Aaron. Like, I'm so proud of him. He works in finance. He's a finance bro. But I'm just so extremely proud of him, like Black boy excellence. I'm meeting him for dinner in Chinatown. So we're supposed to be going to, let me check again, Wohop. So we're gonna go there for dinner and just eat some good food. I love Chinese, so I'm excited. But I'm gonna go ahead and head over there so you guys can meet him and his roommate, and then we're probably gonna go to Soho just to cap the night off. So I just started this project. They have me hopping around, like doing a bunch of different stuff, but mainly on a day-to-day basis, I'm just doing research and looking at TikToks and looking at brands and kind of auditing and seeing things. So I mean, it's what I do on a regular with like my personal business, but I've learned a lot more working here under the influence of like so many like experienced strategists who have been in the industry for so many years, and not to mention my boss is so cool. He's so chill. I literally asked him once I got in the office today if I could film this, and he was like, yeah, like no worries. So I really love the company, and it's really amazing. So I 10 out of 10 recommend interning here in the city. The only downside is housing is like absolutely crazy. So I've been lucky enough that I have family here. Shout out to my cousin Jessica, literally love you. She's allowing me to stay with her for the summer. But I have other friends here that are interning for the summer that are staying in like student housing, and it's expensive, guys. And like the cost of living here is very expensive as well. So that's the only downside to interning in the city. But other than that, you get the best of both worlds. There are so many like industry events that are happening that otherwise, like I would see it on Instagram and not be able to go, and I would have to like fly here or something like that. But since I'm here in the city, I have much more access to things, and I think that in and of itself is like super invaluable. So for those of you who are kind of interested or teeter-tottering on an internship opportunity here in the city, I would definitely say consider it. And you can't have faith and worry. So trust in God and trust and know that He will make a way if it is the way for you, and just lean into that. And that's how I got here. So I'm gonna head on over to the restaurant because I'm supposed to be meeting them in the next 10 minutes. It's like a 10-minute walk from here, but yeah. Let's see, we're going to WOHAP. We've got to walk through Little Italy first, and then we'll get to Chinatown. So you have to go through Little Italy first, and it's like a couple, it's like a block over.
But what up, man?
Yeah, I'm speaking in Italian. But yeah, life in the city is like, it's very interesting. Like a lot of people say that people are so rude here. Like they're literally so nice. Like my experience has been nothing but great. Nothing shy of great. I've really enjoyed it so far. I honestly can't. See, I told you they're like super friendly here. And that's like one of the best parts about interning in this city. But I don't even know if, I know I'm walking in the right, sort of the right direction. But I need to be looking at the thing. And one thing, like I will say, if you can get in practice using a GPS, like do it. Because if you are directionally challenged, you can't be like that in New York City. Like, you just can't. But the good thing is, like, most of the time they have stops and everything. Like, for the trains, it's very detailed directions. Very detailed directions. So you literally can't be lost. It is burning up.
Good with it, you know. June 4th link up, you know what I'm saying?
You already know.
We got some good shit.
Gonna get some good food.
Looking at, like, can I cuss something?
Yeah.
Okay, I never cuss. I was trying to keep it PG after a while.
You can cuss.
But,
This is my favorite light-skinned guy.
for me, number one of one, in fact. And then Justin too.
And then this is Justin. I just met him.
What's up?
That's his roommate. But yeah, he's a finance bro. So if you guys are looking for someone to, you know, finance your life, he's actually very generous too. But he said he's not flying out any hoochies. So
Nah, no
sorry.
Cincinnati vibes, no Columbus.
I mean, my followers, I don't even think, it's some people from different places. I've never been to this part of the city. Okay. I don't, because the name, like, is it in ink? Oh, it's down there, it's down there. I don't know why he dropped us off all the way down here. He said, I'm gonna stop at the stop sign and call it a damn day. That was rude.
I have torch. Well, we share
The most light-skinned there is. The prettiest drunk boys alive.
Brooklyn.
You can't even be in it with me in it. You're too tall.
Brooklyn. Hey, baby. Alright.
So dead.
All the way connected to
Here. Unboxing things for my friend. For his apartment.